Hi guys, today we'll be taking off the bumper to install the LED lights on the headlights. And so got my tools with me, got the old pliers, we'll need that to cut the old cable ties, got the socket sets, the drill bits and stuff like that, what I'll need to take off the lights, so I'll keep you updated. This is the progress so far we've made to remove the bumper. So obviously when you get to the 3 screws as well, there's one there, there should be one here, and there should be one right underneath. So that should be a pain, but so yeah, we just need to find out where to get for that one, to take that one off, and then yeah, and then the lights will be off. I've now got the lights off. Both come off pretty easy. There was only 3 screws in the end, so 2 at the bottom, 1 at the top, and so there, yeah. Here comes the fun part by basically installing LEDs. I'll just show you a quick glimpse of what the car looks like without their lights on, and then we'll go from there. Quick tip when doing the headlights for your car is basically make sure you cover up where you took the headlights out. So I've covered up mine with cling film just so that the rain don't get in. Unfortunately this does not fit in the ovens to heat up the plastic to go around all the edge, so I can take it off. So unfortunately I have to go to my next option, plan B, which is using the heat gun. But normally using the heat gun takes a long time, and it does bend all the plastic around here if you're not careful. So see how I'll go, and yeah, just see how we go. Well, using the heat gun was quite effective actually, because I managed to get off in the end. It didn't actually take that long, to be honest. What I did is use this screwdriver when I used the heat gun, heat it up along there, probably about, you know, about that far at a time, and then what I use is the screwdriver to put in between and just gently push it along as I wiggle it. So it's like releasing it slowly without snapping the actual plastic. It's actually quite clean, the actual where it's been heated up, so because you don't want this to melt, because otherwise it won't be a good seal when it comes to putting this back on. And so what we need to do now, what I need to do basically, is scrape off all this, which is the residue of the old glue off this. Keep whatever's on here, just give it a bit of a clean up, and then when it comes to reinstalling it, I can heat up what's in here, put some new glue, or basically it's like a plastic sort of stuff you melt up, back in here again, heat it up, and then push this back on and clamp it, and then leave it for a while for it to basically cool off. But the next step is to install the LEDs in the light. As I'm taking the second cover off for the LED lights for the Renault Captur, just let you know the easy way to get this stuff off around the edge is basically to heat it up first so it's sticky and quite hot, and then just use a flathead screwdriver and then just work your way along from basically one end to the other and turn it round just like that. And you can see the stuff's coming off quite easily instead of trying to pick it off bit by bit, and that leaves then a clean edge when it comes to put it back together again to reinstall. I have now got most of the glue off the light cover. It's, as you can see, it's not that bad now. It's basically quite clean. So if you use the screwdriver method, it does get it off quite nicely really. There's a teeny bit left on there, but you're not going to get 100% of it off. So yeah, and plus you'd have to stick it back on anyway. The next stage will be unclipping the clips, but be very careful because obviously you don't want to snap the clips because you have to buy another cover off. But there may be a little bit of glue like sticking the clips on, which is from the cover, so you'd have to just peel it off gently, maybe with a screwdriver, and then just lever it gently, and then just unclip it. And then all you're doing is take the black cover out from the actual see-through cover, and then do what you want with it really. Like I said, I'm gonna do a halo ring around there, do some LED strips like before, and then after that put it all back together, and then put it on the car. This is the final result of the old lights installed, LED light strips. I've got one more thing to do, which is the LED halo ring to go around the red light, but this is starting to look really good. Really good. I have now managed to install the LED lights, and I've just clamped it down using the clamps and making sure all the sill around the edge has no gaps in basically. And after I did that, basically I put extra sealant around the edge just to fill in the gaps basically, and then just heat up with the heat gun just so it basically attaches to the headlight. Now I initially wait a couple hours till it cools down, and then on to the next step will be installing it into the car. So yeah, this is the end result. It looks a lot better than I expected it to be. So yeah.